Hey,
What's up?
happy Easter weekend.
It's
Happy
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
It's Good Friday.
It is. And it was a Good Friday.
It
Yes.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, got lots of stuff to talk about tonight. But first and foremost is talking about somebody is going to win this setup here.
Woohoo!
Got a bunch of people that ordered in March and qualified to get in on the drawing. So we are going to be doing that here in a few minutes. Got a few things we want to go over first. So we'll let a few people come in here. And Vicky is behind the phone as we speak, and she's got the list of people to draw from. So she's going to run a random number random number generator. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great week. We did. Got lots of stuff done, and we still got quite a bit more to do, but we're getting there.
We are.
Yeah.
You guys, man, wait till you guys see the trailer. I'm so stoked about this thing. It's coming along really, really well.
Yeah. So you guys will be seeing the next video in that series
Wednesday.
this coming Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 12th.
Yeah.
Yep.
12th.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really happy with it too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
guys.
y'all. So then, talking about that, we have a new video schedule. In case you guys haven't heard, we'll have one project video a week, which will be, and that'll start this coming week on Wednesday. No video Monday or Tuesday. There'll be a video Wednesday. That'll be a project video, or our main video for the week. And then there will be a Sunday video for the people that are on the email list. If you guys are one of our regulars, then you're probably on our email list, and you get an email from me every Sunday. And that's where the Sunday video that used to be on Friday will now be on Sunday. And that'll be like coffee and questions and some carving stuff, but it'll be more like
our sign carvers of the day.
Yeah.
Coffee and questions, things like that. Weather's getting nicer, so questions on the water.
Very possible.
Yep. Yeah. So basically, long story short, we're putting out one video a week on YouTube on Wednesdays, and then we're doing an email list video on Sundays.
So if you guys are not on the email list, if you have not been getting emails from me on Sunday, be sure and let Vicky know, or let me know, or Ryan know. If you want to be on that email list, let us know, and we'll put your name in there. So
yeah, and you can also sign up on the website. There's a click.
Is there?
Yeah. There's a link on the website as well
to sign up for
the email list.
Sherlock got a spanking.
Sherlock's in trouble.
Maybe all right.
Yeah. All right. So that's that.
And Tracy Detweiler says no Budweiser.
No Bud Light.
Nope. Well,
nope.
I haven't drank Bud Light in a long time anyway, because it tastes like crap. And as it turns out, like most things in my life, I made the right choice.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Oh, is Steve?
Oh, Steve, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve. Okay. So, moving on.
Rod and Angie are here.
Hey, Rod and Angie.
Hey, guys.
You guys got home okay?
I'm hoping you did. When's their video gonna hit?
That'll be I think that'll be this Sunday's, a week from
Sunday. Yeah.
I think so,
like
yeah.
9-10 days from now.
Yeah.
Got it. So just
yes, Tessa, they did.
So some upcoming events. We're going to be at Woodcraft on the 28th, 29th, and 30th. That's Woodcraft in Las Vegas.
Bye,
We're going to give away a bunch of signs, be doing demos all 3 days, all day long, all 3 days. And then we also are going to be giving away gifts for everybody that comes by. So that is that. And then, of course, you guys know we're going to be at Makers Central on May 13th and 14th.
That is going to be a blast, man. I'm really excited to meet all the UK people that are going to come down.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
So if you guys are coming to that and you haven't reached out and told us by now, which most of you have, but if you haven't, be sure and let us know. And also on that Saturday night, May the 13th, that Saturday night, we'd like to do a meetup. If you guys are interested in that, reach out to Roy Hamilton or me or Vicky or Ryan and let us know whether you'd like to do that. We're trying to set something up. And we will let you know if and when that gets set up. But be sure and let us know. Otherwise, we won't even mess with it. But I'm kind of thinking that we'll do that. I don't know, someplace there in Birmingham, I would imagine. So we're super excited about that. We've got a great project going on that we're working on right now. As far as we know right now, we'll be on the main stage both days. Saturday and Sunday for an hour at a shot. At least that's what I've been told. So super excited about that. Meet a bunch of you people and meet a bunch of new people. So
yeah, it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and the Vegas thing, we're going to be out there, but it's not going to be just us. They're having like a big it's not a grand opening. What is it?
It's like a vendors.
Yeah, they're having a big vendors event at the Woodcraft in Vegas. There's going to be all kinds of people there. I think Jet will probably be there and all kinds of vendors and sales. And they have good sales. So if you guys are in the Vegas area, it's worth a drive for sure.
Definitely. Come down and say howdy and see all the good deals. But whether you buy anything or not, come and say hi.
That's right. Give us some thumbs up, guys. Help us out here.
Vicky's giving us a stink eye from behind the camera.
Now, I wish I could have brought that throne home, Jim. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that
cool.
posted this morning.
Yeah.
That place, if you guys are in Vegas, go check out Battlefield
Brew.
Yeah. Man, the place is
awesome.
very, very cool.
Sean York says, Ryan, pull the trailer on down to NEGA. Nega? I don't know.
NEGA.
I don't know. Northeast Georgia, maybe?
I don't know.
I'd like to, man. I'd freaking like to.
We might be pulling that thing over, all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and this is something we haven't talked about yet. When we are on our way back from the UK, we actually are going to have about a 3-hour layover in LA, at LAX. So, if there's somebody in the LA area and you want to come hang out with us for about an hour between 8 and 9 p.m. on Tuesday, May 16th. So we'll be at LAX, and we'd be happy to spend some time with you, answer questions, whatever, just hang out. That's going to be, again, 8 p.m., May 16th on Tuesday. And if you are interested in that, be sure and let me know. We have to set that up ahead of time. So we won't leave the airport. We'll stay in the airport, but we'll come out of the ticketing part and then go back through TSA if there's somebody down there interested. So anyway, email me, eric@makeawwoodsign.com, or Ryan or Vicky, and we'll set that up. But that would be cool.
That'd be fun. Something to do in LA.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think worthwhile.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. So let's get into the questions. We got a few questions here from Lori. Which ones you want to take? Any? I'll take the first one. It says, my boards are sanded. This has to do with Lori's interested in doing the inkjet transfer. I assume it's best not to have any finish on the wood before transferring the inkjet pattern. So she's doing this on pine. So you definitely want to have some sanding sealer or some lacquer on there before you do any black spray. So I would do that. I would seal it up with sanding sealer or a couple coats of lacquer and just let it dry, air dry. It says, I'll be using the Jenkins freezer paper sheets you have in your Amazon store. So that, if you guys haven't seen those, that's these. These are freezer paper that is made to go in the inkjet printer We have them in our Amazon store. They work really well. We've been using Label Backer for the last year or two, which are just any Avery label. Then you just peel the labels off and you use the shiny slick part on the back. Yeah, if you're using pine and you're gonna do a transfer, throw some sanding sealer on there or a couple quick coats of the Rust-Oleum spray lacquer, but then just hit it real light with like some 220 because that grain will stand up and you need a real smooth surface. But don't sand enough to sand off what you've just sealed it with. Just knock down the grain and wipe it off. Then you'll get a good transfer.
Okay, we got
Second
50,
question.
50 people here and only 17 thumbs up.
Uh-oh.
What the hell? More thumbs up, guys. Please, please, please.
All right. After doing the inkjet transfer, should I spray it right away with lacquer to keep it from smearing or let it dry a while before spraying? Spray it right away.
Good question.
Well, there you go.
Well done, son.
Jim Moulter said
Put a lot of thought in that one.
It's a
Excuse
quick,
me.
easy answer.
Yes.
You boys stop arguing. I
We're
will
not
separate you.
We're not arguing. What were you
Um,
saying, Jim? What?
Jim Moulter said thanks for the green tape hint.
Oh,
Dude,
good.
that stuff, my gosh, that made doing the inkjet transfer so much better.
Oh, night and day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. And I can't remember exactly who told me
I can't
about
remember it either.
It's been
But
a while since.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
but
last
man,
year
that is
sometime.
an absolute game changer when it comes to the inkjet.
Yeah, that stuff is
Sherlocky.
awesome.
Oh, Sherlocky.
Sherlock. Sherlocky.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi, everybody.
No. He's like, nope,
Flick your ear.
don't want to.
All right, and third and final question
Say hi to
From-
Sam, Sherlocky.
from
Hi,
Lori.
Sam.
Say hi, Sam. Hi,
You
Sam.
came back like, wait.
How many coats should I spray on the inkjet transfer? I'm using pine, so I don't know. So I know I'll need to use the spray to help keep the primer from bleeding too. I would put 2 or 3 coats on there. How long should I let it wait before carving? Is overnight long enough? As long as it's dry to the touch, start carving it. Generally, we did one today, didn't we?
We started yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, we did a transfer yesterday. We sprayed the lacquer on, or the clear Rust-Oleum. Within 5 minutes, we were carving. So if it's dry to the touch and it doesn't smear, start carving.
Sam
Yeah.
says hi.
Hi, Sam. All right, there's our questions.
All right.
Nice and
Justice says, I got a live edge board on a thick bark, with a thick bark going outside. Should I take the bark off?
there is I've heard many theories on that. Many people and very good woodworkers say no matter what you do, that bark is going to come off on its own outside. So if it's going outside, you're probably best taking the bark off.
It looks so good though. She sent me pictures.
I hate taking the bark off. I think it looks so cool with the bark on. That's why most of the signs that I do with the bark on are interior signs, and I put epoxy on them. And I think the epoxy will hold that on.
But it's going outside. It's going to yellow.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
that's the thing.
Rigoberto Garza says, is there any way to fix warped boards?
Sure.
Depends on how warped and depends on, like I did a sign, this was a long time ago. It was just a 7x24 sign, house sign. And I left it in my garage, and then the next day,
Shirley, extras here. Sorry.
the next day I came back out to the garage and it was twisted really bad. So I just put a cinder block on each side and let it sit there for about 2 days, and it worked. Then I
Really?
finished carving it and I put a buttload of sealer on it.
On right away after.
Yeah,
you
as
carve
soon as it was done, ready for it, man, I put it on there and I put a lot on.
Don't waste any time.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are ways you can do it. I've seen, if you go watch Stumpy Nubs, he's got some great videos on that using a towel, moisture, and an iron. That's James Hamilton. But Stumpy Nubs is you guys all know who he is. I love his videos. It's so cool. anyway, so yeah, there are ways. You can actually put a stiffener on the back, twist it back into place and put some rails on the back side. Our buddy up in that makes big, huge slab tables up in Las Vegas, Andrew at Reclaim Secrets does that. He cuts a huge groove and puts some angle iron in the back, and that keeps it from twisting and warping and stuff. So yeah, there are definitely ways, Roberto.
Sorry, there's a couple another question.
Good. I like questions.
Order 13 furniture build.
Okay.
Said, hey guys, got a question. Have you ever finished the wood all the way in black and then carved and left it natural? Just kind of reverse.
Yeah.
Okay. I have done that. The trick with that is most of the stuff that you see that done on are CNC carved, because you don't have a base plate rubbing on the surface of that. If you have a base plate rubbing on a painted surface, chances are you're going to scratch up the surface, and then you got to go back and touch it up. But it absolutely can be done.
Well, what if you painted it, right?
Yeah.
And then you put a bunch of clear on it.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure out how you're going to lay out.
That's the trick, because if you can't sand it, how are you going to lay it out? So that becomes the other issue that I was going to get to before I was interrupted. The other issue is how you're going to do the layout and then be able to take that off. Now, you could probably do maybe some kind of a transfer that then if it was pre-finished after the paint, you might be able to just wipe it off.
Yeah. But how are you going to see it? You'd have to use a light colored ink, white or something.
Yeah, that's the trick. Or, something that's going to show up on that black black background. It's an interesting idea. It might be something to play around with.
Yeah, well,
just to see it.
Because I've talked to Dad about that several years ago, because somebody wanted a sign like that. I can't remember what I ended up doing. I think I ended up just carving it regular and then painting it.
Oh, Bob Stratford said vinyl layout after paint would work also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, you have to have vinyl cutter.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do. They've got Cricut machines.
Yeah.
We don't. But.
Kim Oceanbine says, I like the faux live edge technique I showed. We did that one time too.
Yeah.
We could do that again.
Yeah. That looks really cool.
It does.
Vicky did a great job on that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
kind of the
Gills and Thrills sign. I did the faux live edge on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, for clay.
Yeah, for clay. Yeah. I've done it. We've done it a few times, especially when you put, if it's a light colored board and you put like a walnut stain, a dark walnut stain on it, it almost looks like bark.
On that one,
yeah, it looks really, really cool.
It does.
Yeah,
and it's easy.
We ought to do that again.
Donna Beckenmeyer says, "What about carving as usual? Then roll black over the top."
You could, but the problem is keeping it out of the groove. If you did that, I would definitely put a finish on it, then put the black on top, so that if it gets down in the inset letters or the carving, it'll wipe out easier. So that's another way to go. But I've never done it. So, definitely practice on a practice piece rather than a customer sign. Always. So
unless it's a really big, expensive sign, then you want to try new stuff with those.
Oh, yeah. That's what we normally do.
That's what we normally do. Yeah.
We've got one right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
All right. You guys ready for the giveaway? Somebody's, I was going to say is walking away with a router and sander, but somebody's going to get one in the mail.
Drum roll. I can't do a drum roll.
That's a pretty good drum roll.
I'm not a drummer, obviously.
God.
Yeah. All right. So, baby, you taking this from here? You taking it? Oh, before we do that, you got the router, the sander. We've modified the router to where it's got our base plate. We even put the fairy lights on there. Kind of cool. Look at that.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. So that's a brand new set of fairy lights on there. You get the wire tie that holds the, we're throwing everything in there.
You get the box.
You get the box. You get the all of the stuff that comes. There's even a router. There's even a router bit in there, an extra
Hey,
base plate.
throw that router bit away.
Yeah,
We
that's
only
right.
use certain router
The
bits.
wrench, the little shield that goes in there, which you can't really use. Well, I don't think so, not with the fairy lights. But anyway, you don't want that anyway. You don't want that in there. Edge guide, the little pad for the sander thing. We're going to throw it all in the box, and we're going to ship it all to you. All right, I want to.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you. It's lots of stuff.
All right, so we are going to do, we have 221 entries. So I have it, I'm going to see if I can show this. 0 through, I don't know if you can see.
You want me to hold it up, Mom?
No, it's just, oh, there, wait, look. 0 through 222. Okay, watch this. Generate. The winner is number 116.
Oh, here we go. Number
And that
116.
Number 116. Congratulations. Good night, guys.
See ya.
Okay, that is right here. John Nelson.
John Nelson.
John Nelson.
116.
That doesn't.
John
ring a bell.
Nelson. I'm
John
not sure who that
Nelson.
is, but yep.
John Nelson. Congratulations,
All right,
John.
Right on.
I need your pen, please.
We are going to be shipping this out to you tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
mail's
tomorrow.
running tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll pack this stuff up
Congratulations.
and get it shipped
John.
out to you tomorrow. So John's probably not here.
I-
We haven't seen John.
I haven't seen
So
John.
congratulations, John.
Right on,
A
man.
huge thank you to everybody that placed an order, and a huge thank you to everybody that supports us.
Always, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's amazing the support that you guys give us that allows us to keep doing what we're doing. We'll have more special stuff coming up as the spring and summer comes along. Maybe another giveaway, maybe
Oh,
some
hi, Jason.
maybe
Jason Mace is here.
some other
Jason,
things.
what's up,
Hey,
dude?
hey, buddy. Good to hear from you, Jason.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
keep an eye out. Oh, also, if you guys want to be in the texting, so whenever we have something coming up, whether it's the giveaway or a sale or whatever, then we send out text messages. So if you want to be a part of that, email mom or dad or me, and let us know. You might already be a part of it. We're not sure yet, or we're not sure exactly how that works, right?
Yeah, because we have somebody. Yeah, we don't know exactly. Everybody that has ordered. Okay, so
So I should go in and put my email address and find out how it works. So you said.
yeah, everybody that has ordered through the website, if you have put your cell phone number in there when you register through the website, technically speaking, you should be on the list.
Right. But if
Yeah.
you are not getting our texts, and again, we only do it like every few months, just when something
Yeah.
is coming up. We want to announce something, a sale or whatever. If you haven't gotten any of those from us, you can email one of us, Eric, Ryan, or Vicky at makeitwoodsign.com, and we'll put you on the texting list, because that seems to be the best way to
Yeah.
give information.
Yeah, and it, again, it's an easy opt out. If you guys are part of that and you don't want to be part of it, it's an easy opt out. You just type stop.
Well, there's a lot of different things people type, but stop is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want out, just it's easy to get out of it. But again, that's not something that we are going to abuse and send a ton of them out. Even on a weekly. You might possibly, if we've got sales and stuff coming up, you might get one a month,
Maybe
more than likely one every couple months. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. And then the other thing is, if you are a premium member, executive member, again, thank you so much for supporting us that way. And you haven't got those videos yet for the exclusive stencil video carvings, then be sure and let me know, and I can send you links to all of those, no matter when you became a member.
Bob wants to know, so what router is actually worth paying for since I didn't win?
Honestly, That little Craftsman, the Craftsman battery operated router, I really like that
It's
thing.
a neat little router.
When we did the review on the Bauer, by the time we had it this long, which has been what, a month and a half, we were like, we better do a follow-up because this thing's really falling short. But this Craftsman, man, we're using the crap out of it.
Yeah.
And
It's kicking.
it's a great little router.
Yeah. The craft for the money, the Craftsman, even the little Cobalt is battery. Again, we're now talking about the battery operated ones because I don't know how I ever dealt with this thing here, but the battery operated ones, and again, you guys, many of you just kept pestering me for years. Eric, you got to try the battery operated, and took me forever, but man, they're cool. They're very cool. The Milwaukee is great, but it's money. The DeWalt is great, but it's money.
Yeah.
So for the money, I mean, I think the Craftsman or the Cobalt, they perform as good as the expensive ones.
They do. I like the Craftsman better than the Cobalt because the Cobalt, sometimes it makes a noise and you think it's going to blow up. It
Bob says he's got a cordless Milwaukee, but he's terrified to modify it himself.
Who's it, Bob?
Bob. It just says Bob. I don't know.
If you want to send it to me, Bob, I'll cut the hole in it. I'll guarantee it'll be right. We charge $35 for doing that. If that's the modification you're talking about, I would suggest to definitely put a base on there, whether you make your own or get one of ours. But the modification,
but you should probably get one of ours.
You probably should. I'm just saying.
Just throwing it out there.
Oh, Bob in Canada.
Oh, Bob in Canada. Okay.
You have a video on your dad doing it, right?
Oh yeah, we've got several videos.
Videos.
Bob, if you need a video on it, it's not that tough to do, Bob. Honestly, you don't have to use a drill. Literally, you can use a hacksaw and make 3 cuts with a hacksaw, and it works. It's not as pretty as having a round hole in there with a drill or a drill press, but 3 cuts with a hacksaw. Got a great video that Dad did. If you want to see it, send me an email or send you a link to it.
Good job on sales, Ryan.
Good job on sales, Ryan. Good job. That's your wife. Tell Amy, shut up.
It's not Amy. It's Scott Ash. Ash, H-A-A-S-C-H.
I'm just saying, you could make your own, but why not buy a proven, known design? You make your own, you're going to have to spend $15 on material plus the time on all that stuff. Spend $30. Get them awesome. I'll sign it.
Well, there you go.
You just lost those sales.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I think our next live is May 5th. That's about
How big is the hole?
2-inch hole is what I use. Yeah. It doesn't have to be that big, but that's what I use. It seems to work really well on every one that I've done. All of the different ones we've done, they've all been 2-inch holes. Yeah,
Ridgid is the only one that you don't modify.
That's the only one I know of. Yeah, whether it's cordless or corded.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I think that's it. So our next live, our next planned live, unless we do something kind of off the cuff, and you guys will hear about it. Our next planned live is May 5th.
Now Amy comes on. Amy, Eric just told you to shut up. I'm telling on him.
Little late off the line there, baby, but that's all right.
She just wants to say that she got here. She timed it, so we were just getting off, and she's Anyway, so May 5th is our next live. If you guys have questions, please email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com, or
Ryan could put a hole in it
with
a gun.
Yeah.
Amy says hella rude.
Ryan@makeawoodsign.com. And remember, guys, hit the like button on the videos, leave a comment,
subscribe,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Show the support.
That's right. That's right. What else? Great videos coming up, guys. Stay tuned. We got some really cool stuff planned, some stuff that we're doing right now that you're going to see in the next few weeks, and some really cool stuff coming up. So stay with us.
All right.
All right. Love you guys. Happy Easter.
That's
Remember
right.
what this holiday is.
Risen.
He is risen indeed. Yes. So
Pretty good.
Hope you guys have a great Easter weekend, and we will see you soon. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.